Guys, it's me, Kiana, coming at you yet again today. And I'm coming at you because I wanted to do a video on something that I wanted to discuss. So, so let's start. First of all, I have been told that I have to stay in the room today because Daddy put me on bed rest. So that's why you guys see a different background. I'm no longer in the living room. I am in my bedroom. A lot of you guys think I'm usually in the living room because they see the leather. And they think it's the leather couch. No, this is my leather bed. So I am confined to the bedroom today, you guys. So whatever. But I wanted to discuss with you why I'm confined to the bedroom, or the bed, so to speak. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, he has taken care of me all day today. So I thank you so much. Thank you, Daddy. Whatever. But I wanted to discuss why I'm actually on bed rest right now. So, as you know, I'm on the Atkins diet, which is low carb. You all have been following me with that. You've also been following me with the recipes and things like that that I've been sharing with you guys and passing along. So, what I wanted to discuss with you is a downfall of the Atkins diet if you're not careful. Now, as you know, a lot of things are trial and error. And as you know, I am following the guidelines that the Atkins book and many resources as far as the internet has given me. The thing that I have not actually read or seen is that you have to be careful with some of the foods that you eat besides it being a carb issue. Now, we all know that I don't have to count calories. That's not something that the Atkins diet does. So all the advice people give me on the calories and all that kind of stuff or fat content, if you don't understand the low carb diet, that's why you really don't understand how I'm able to get really fast results. It's actually working for my body very well. And this is because it's a certain process or breakdown that your body does when it incorporates fats and carbs. So, if you want to know more about that and actually more accurate information than I can tell you, of course, you can look that up and Google it yourself. There's many people on YouTube that's also giving you advice as far as giving you book advice as far as the Atkins diet. And also, you can purchase the book. Amazon.com has the book really cheap, like $3, you guys. So, and I think it's free delivery. So, um, those are the things, and always you can go to the library and get things like that. So these are just the resources I'm just throwing out there for you to also to maybe investigate it yourself further to see if it's beneficial for you and to see if it's something that you would like to do. Now we all know you've heard my compliments on the diet, and I love the Atkins diet. I do. Um, the Atkins diet, I found that you're able to indulge in foods that you normally would think or we were programmed to think that are fattening for us and bad for us. And thus, that's why we got the way that we are, which is overweight. Um, so I'm able to eat those foods. Um, and by eating these foods, it makes you feel less like you're on a diet because it's not a traditional diet, even though it's been around long enough to actually consider it a traditional diet. It's not the traditional way that we are taught to eat. Um, and the thing is that uh, you don't feel deprived. You're always full. I mean, always full. In fact, you're going to feel like you're eating more than you've probably eaten in a lot of months. Seriously. Um, and also, it gives you a opportunity. The Atkins diet, that is, gives you the opportunity to be creative and think outside the box, and for you to try things that you've never tried before. For instance, I'm going to be roasting some asparagus today or tomorrow. And I've never in my almost 40 years tried asparagus. So this is something that is new to me. And I've never tried zucchini up until the other day, and I really like that. Squash, I love it, always have. Um, and I find myself eating vegetables that I've never had before. And on top of that, despite what people think about the Atkins diet not having a lot of vegetables and fruits, I'm actually eating now more vegetables than I've ever eaten in my life, as far as in a certain time span. So that's actually against everything that most people, or the myths that people don't understand about the low carb diet, they have. Um, yes, I have to, in the first 2 weeks, which is considered the induction phase, you have to limit your vegetables to certain ones, because they are the lower carb spectrum. And you have to eliminate, yes, I say eliminate, any fruits and fruit juices out of your diet totally during this time. Now, you can also incorporate after the induction phase, which is after the 2 weeks, you can incorporate some other things into your diet, such as nuts, such as certain vegetables, certain fruits. But again, you have to read the book and get the information so that you know which items that you can indulge in and which you cannot. There will be a point where you really, technically, if you go strictly by the book, and you have a lot of weight to lose, it'll probably be a long, long time before you can have certain things at all. And I have decided to stay committed, no matter how hard it is or how difficult at times, to maintaining this low carb lifestyle for the rest of my life. Actually, I haven't discussed that with you guys, but I will be doing this the rest of my life. So that's why I'm so adamant with not slipping, because this is literally, I'm trying to program my palate and my my mind to be accepting towards the items that I am able to eat that definitely burn fat, and that definitely maintains a weight loss, and that definitely promotes good health. So um, it's not that difficult for me. That's why it's not unrealistic to say that I'm going to do this as a lifestyle change. And many people throw that word around, but the reality is a lifestyle change is still a diet. I mean, they just say that word so it sounds less harsh. Just like they say, don't say fat, say plus size. Because it's the same thing. It's just that one sounds less harsh. Um, Now, as far as it being difficult for me, it won't be, because I'll tell you why. Um, I don't find it difficult to be on Atkins at all. It's like almost no effort whatsoever. It's effort as far as planning out your meals. It's effort as far as prepping your meals. It's effort as far as making sure you have certain things in your home. But as far as a mental effort, as far as fighting with yourself, if you can eat something, or if you have this overwhelming desire to eat something, that I don't have. As you heard in my other video, I was telling you how I had this crazy craving for thick pancakes and king syrup. Yes, this has been for the past 2 days I have this. But it's not so overwhelming that I cannot sit in the house with 10 boxes of pancake mix like I have because I coupon for it, and a big jug of syrup like I have because I used to be on the Master Cleanse diet like 7 months ago when I first started YouTube. And yes, I've only been on YouTube, you guys, for the new people. I've only been on YouTube for about 7 months, you guys. Yes. And when I first started, if you go all the way back, 600 and something videos back, you will see me on the Master Cleanse diet. And that's the Beyonce famous diet. And you literally drink nothing but lemonade, cayenne pepper, and organic lemons, cayenne pepper, and grade B maple syrup. Now that sounds simple to some of you, but grade B maple syrup for a jug is every bit of $60, $75. So Mama still got a couple of them because I bought a lot of them at one time. So with that being said, I sit in this house actually with these items, and I am not compelled to have them. So that's just a testament to the fact that the Atkins diet does change your palate, it changes your mindset, but you're going to still always and forever have cravings, and you're going to still always and forever have the fat mindset. That's just what you have. As just an alcoholic or a drug addict, no matter how long they're clean, they're still considered, because of their mindset, to be an alcoholic and a drug addict. Um, So I this is the only diet I've been on that I am able to control my urges and have some control over um, feeling this overwhelming urge to overindulge on all the wrong things. So, with that being said, I'm going to tell you the downfall that I've encountered. About 2 or 3 days ago, I experienced in the evening time my ankles and my feet been swelling up. Well, it doesn't happen in the morning and it doesn't happen in midday, but by around 4 o'clock in the evening, my ankles and my feet are swelled up to the point where it's literally like unbearable. Okay, it's not really pain; it's just tightness and pressure. And what I've come to a conclusion after doing the breakdown of the food, and of course, I'm the type that investigates everything. Um, and I research a lot of things, even if it's unnecessary to some people. But I believe that's how you gain knowledge, and we always can gain more of that. So I researched it more, and I came to the conclusion of two things. Now, a lot of people don't talk about this, but because we are able to indulge in bacon and uh, prepackaged some meats, as far as turkey and ham and those kind of lunch meats and sausage and stuff like that, those things have a lot of sodium in them. Okay, now we're able to have them, yes, because the carb rate is actually zero with those items. We're able to have cheese and all of that, but at the same time, I don't think many people talk about maybe you shouldn't have those things every day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start incorporating more of the meats that I have to cook myself, such as um, some chicken or steak or roast or pork chops, those kind of things. And even though you see me cook those things, you also don't see that I actually have every day some prepackaged meats as well. So, with the collaboration of not eating breakfast before the Atkins diet for literally years, and now having breakfast every morning with sausage or bacon or something like that, I think that that's what's the combination that's making me swell. And I'm talking about this because a lot of people are afraid to talk about any negatives on diets because it's like people say, "Oh, I told you so," or no, it's not that anybody should not go on the Atkins diet. It's just like with any other diet, you're going to have to be mindful of certain things and you're going to have to customize certain things to what your body can handle. Um, I'm, I think I think because of that, as far as cutting down the prepackaged items, even though I'm allotted to have them, cutting them down will, I believe, cut down the swelling. I know that the swelling is not coming from lack of water, like maybe before I would had sometimes swelling. It's not that because I've increased my water intake more than ever before. Um, what I do believe also another option could be is I need to do more exercises. Um, I, I do sit and watch TV quite often, and although I may walk a little bit, maybe I need to increase that as well because that just keeps the fluid moving in your legs. So it's either the sodium intake or the lack of exercise or a combination of both. And this is not from a doctor telling me, this is from doing my own research and knowing the breakdown of foods in your body and learning how carbohydrates and fats actually work. So these are some things I want you to be aware of if you're on the Atkins diet or if you plan on being on the Atkins diet. Be mindful of the amount of processed meats that you have. Yes, have those because they are zero carbs, but just be mindful and make even more healthier choices, all while being on the low carb Atkins diet. And that is possible, in fact. So I thank you all for viewing. My time is about to be up. I just wanted to touch base with you because I haven't seen nobody talking about this. So again, I just wanted to touch base. I hope this has helped you and enlightened you. And if you're ready to embark on this diet, then you'll avoid some of the mistakes and mishaps that I have. Love you all so much. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, and be blessed.